digital.
Days of our lives.
Well, where's my partner in crime this week?
Ah!
That's right. She's doing reports. How's it going?
I feel so bogged down at the moment, Max. Help me.
I'm guessing that everyone's feeling a little bit agitated.
A little bit on edge.
That's quite normal because people are doing reports. Now, what do you expect? What would you expect, in these kind of weeks leading up to reports?
That word! Give me shivers.
I think what you'd expect is you're going to get flare up of sort of irrational behaviour.
Oh, hey.
Twitches. You're going to be edgy with your kids, and you're going to be unreasonably loud sometimes. Anything else?
No.
Cold sweats at night.
Oh, absolutely. Sleepless nights. 2 a.m. thinking about that child. You know that child that I'm talking about.
So we want you to just hang in there, and I'm sure you'll get there. We're going to try and put a couple of tips in there for you.
Absolutely.
Some ideas about making life easier.
That's right.
If that's possible.
Things that have helped us, kind of.
Yeah. Well, we like to procrastinate. That's always helped me.
Neither of us have started our reports yet.
Not that we recommend
2.5
that.
weeks to go, so.
That's right. Not that we recommend that. Don't do what we do. And we're going to come back with some tips about reports, if we can think of any.
Yeah.
But we've got something in front of us now that is a new addition to the school. I've actually bought 3 of these. They're called flips. And you can see why they're called flips. Here we go. Don't do that.
Sorry.
Flip it.
I don't know how to do it.
That's it. Flip it. That's right. Switchblade. We've got 3 of these flips that kind of film in HD, so the quality is quite similar to what you'd expect from just the kind of standard digital cameras we have. The beautiful thing about it is you just plug it into the USB. You don't need any firewires. You don't actually have a battery to go charge in. And you've got it. Of course, you don't have to put a tape in. So it's the flip. Let's just switch it on. There it is. And,
Easier than writing reports.
And there I am, and so this could be a distraction as well. So there I am in the flip. You can see I'm being recorded now. It's just a big red button there, and stop. And then it's got a little play button there. There's the recording button there. You can see I'm being recorded now. See that? It's cool.
Quite fancy.
And yeah, and then you can just import the stuff straight into iMovie and edit it. Yeah,
so what a funky little tool this is to use in the classroom.
That's right, you can just grab it out, and it's very quick, very handy, and hopefully it'll get you guys thinking lots about how you can do things
so accessible
and record them and use them. My recommendation is, if you're using it, that you once you've done it, you stick it into your laptop or your computer and you download the stuff straight away. An important tip here is that if you are doing an iMovie, it's important that you save your iMovie onto the hard drive. Hello, and in the studio, it's our studio, in the studio we've got Louise, the lovely Louise, who's going to talk to us about something she's done in her writing program. Our last Digital Days of Our Lives, we were sneaking around classrooms, and we came across this, and we've been kind of intrigued by it ever since. Can you enlighten us, Louise? What were you doing?
Sure. We were looking at 5 senses, and we had different foods that we were experimenting with and trying to get different adjectives and descriptive words so that we could put them into our stories. And so this is what we came up with, and the kids had to then highlight which ones were their best descriptive word for their story. Cool.
So it's kind of like a graphic organised almost for just dealing or sort of highlighting all the senses. Yeah. Mm. I'm not going to ask you about this because
I will. Equal screen time, people. Screen time. So another fantastic tool that Louise has been using in her room is this PBE. Tell us about it.
Okay, this one is for our illustrations. We have pulled apart a few different books and looked at the different elements of how to create your own illustrations, because at the moment we are doing adventure stories, and so we're in the process now of creating our own illustrations that are going to make it great.
Absolutely. So I can see the information here is really going to help the children to create some fantastic illustrations with rigor and depth and understanding, knowing why they're drawing what they're drawing in order to capture the audience. And well done.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Cool.
I didn't stop it. Didn't stop it again.
Here's the beautiful schoolmaster. We all enjoy the orange kind of colourings.
We do. So, you're going to be very sick of looking at this after the next few weeks. So, we're going to give you 6 weeks off to recover.
If you can survive the next 2.
The next little snippet is just a few tips on how to get your way through Schoolmaster, entering comments and such, just to help.
Right, what's that? You got this little green thing. So,
It's got nothing to do with what we're doing. Enough. Hi there, I am just going to give you some tips on how to enter your report information. So I'm going to take my mouse up to here, Designer Reports, and click that. That will now bring up a list of options. Year 1 National Standards, end of year. Year 2, Year 3, Year 4, Year 5, Year 6, Year 7, Year 8. You just need to choose the relevant template for you, and that way you can then click which one you need, double click it, and that'll take you to this screen. From here, you'll select your students, your room number, room 26, and then OK, and that will bring up the list of students in your class here. So you can, in fact, scan to a particular child or just go from top to bottom. To add a comment, simply double click in the purple area here, double click here, should come up white. That means that is the area, and I'm going to make a general comment for reading. Christian can read. Happy with that, and simply click away, and you can see it's come up in my assessment box. And of course there's a space there to put in their attitude as well, and in some spots I think there'll be attainment, perhaps not. So that is how you can either enter it here. As you can see, I wanted to add some more to that, so you can read books, full stop. So, and the comment comes up. From there, I can then move to another student if I like, and same thing, double click and continue to comment. To preview the report, see what it's going to look like, just click preview, and you just want to say OK, as long as it's A4, and just give it a minute or so just to come up with what it's going to look like. And as you can see, that is page 1. Clicking this arrow here will show you page 2, which is the inside. And once you've entered your comments, you'll be able to see here that they'll slot in underneath each subheading. Another way also, and once you've had a look, just close report here. Another way to enter your data is by simply working in a Word document. We've
got
some
tips
for
you.
One thing I like to do, use Word to type out my comments first. I find that a great place to do it. That way I can edit, I can enlarge the font so I know what I've written, I can read it clearly, make sure what I've written makes sense, and then copy that and paste it into Schoolmaster.
Another thing I like to do is kind of spread everything out so I can go, oh look, there's all my reading stuff, there's my math stuff, and kind of give myself a bit of physical space. I find that helps kind of my mind space too. We had a fantastic competition last week, and we were flooded with people who were responding.
3
Thousands.
entrants. And we have a prize winner.
Yeah.
Or winners.
Winners. So, this bottle of wine, or a bottle of wine similar to this one,
because we didn't take it from the staff room.
No, but will be winging its way to our winners, who are
who we surprised just minutes ago.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if I'll show that footage. There's Fiona from Palmerston North, and Diane from Takanini. So thanks for those entries for you two, and this will be winging its way, or a bottle similar to this will be winging its way to you shortly.
Something you can look forward to at the end of report writing time.
Yeah,
not during. We certainly don't.
We don't condone the use of alcohol during reports.
I don't know what to do. I've forgotten.
Okay. So, good luck.
Take care out there. Look after yourselves. Time management is key.
And get them before they get you.
Adios. That's just bad, Max.
The digital
days of our lives.